They say horses are gentle giants, but anyone who's worked with them knows, behind that grace lies power. Real power. And when instinct takes over, even the calmest horse can become a force of nature. Let's begin where power meets precision. The Shire. Shire, the Thunderfoot Guardian. Towering at over 18 hands high and weighing close to a ton, the Shire horse is often the star of parades and farm demonstrations. With their feathered hooves and patient temperament, they seem almost too noble to hurt a fly. But don't get too close from behind. Footage from agricultural fairs and barnyards across England in the US has captured moments where handlers forgot one crucial rule. Never walk directly behind a Shire without warning it. One kick, just one, has shattered wooden stalls. Dented metal gates. It's not violence, it's physics. A horse this massive can generate a rear kick force upwards of 2,000 pounds. And unlike predators, they don't strike to kill. They strike to create distance, to survive. Biomechanically, the Shire's long femur and heavily muscled haunches give them what some veterinarians call shockwave force. In slow motion, their rear kick unfolds like a spring-loaded trebuchet, an arc of raw defense. And yet, even as we marvel at the power, there's a kind of poetry to it, a reminder. Even the kindest giants set their boundaries. Mustang, the wild kick of the plains. If the Shire's kick is a warning, the Mustang's is a war cry. Wild Mustangs roam the plains of the American West, descendants of horses brought by Spanish explorers centuries ago. They are survivors, runners, fighters, and when threatened, they don't wait to negotiate. Footage from BLM reserves and amateur wildlife channels shows Mustangs reacting to wolves, coyotes, and even grizzly bears with explosive bursts of hooves. One particular video, viewed over 20 million times, shows a Mustang rearing up as a bear approaches a watering hole. The bear hesitates. The Mustang doesn't. It pivots sharply, launches both hind legs, and the bear stumbles back, stunned. The Mustang's reflex isn't just strong, it's fast. In under half a second, they can turn, lock their target, and fire. Why so fast? Because in the wild, hesitation is defeat. These horses evolved not just to run, but to stand their ground when running wasn't an option. Even cowboys respect the kick. Ranch hands across Montana and Nevada know that once a Mustang feels cornered or spooked, it can launch with pinpoint accuracy. Some say it's like being hit by a baseball bat swung by an angry machine. Wild, proud, unapologetic. The Mustang doesn't kick out of malice, it kicks because freedom has a price. Zebra, the striped missile. You'd think stripes make you visible, but for zebras, they're camouflage, confusion in motion. And while their visual trickery helps them evade lions, it's their rear legs that deliver the real message. Come closer and you'll regret it. Zebras are members of the equine family, but don't let the resemblance to ponies fool you. They're aggressive, territorial, and fierce when defending foals. In countless National Geographic and BBC Earth clips, we've seen lions approach from the rear, expecting an easy kill. Instead, they meet a double-barreled kick, delivered straight back with shocking precision. One such clip, now legendary in wildlife circles, shows a lioness mid-pounce getting cracked across the jaw by both hooves, sending her rolling sideways while the zebra bolts. The zebra's secret lies in its spine-to-hip structure. Unlike domestic horses, their pelvis allows for a tighter arc and a more concentrated recoil. The result? A kick that's not just powerful, it's surgical. In behavioral studies, zebras have shown a higher tendency to kick than most domestic horses, especially in enclosed spaces. This isn't unpredictability, it's vigilance. To be a zebra is to live 1 second from death. And so, their bodies learn to answer before the question is even asked. Arabian, the graceful spinner sleek, elegant, revered for millennia. The Arabian horse might be the most artistically designed equine on earth. But when grace meets threat, you witness something unforgettable. Arabians are known for their elevated tail carriage, dished faces, and light lines. But underneath that beauty is a reflex system honed in the deserts of Arabia, where predators stalk quietly and danger blends with sand. What sets Arabians apart isn't brute strength, it's timing. Their kicks come mid-spin, with centrifugal momentum borrowed from their agility. Trainers often note that Arabians float, then strike. It's as if the horse knows how to move around the danger and land a blow before the threat even arrives. Unlike other breeds, Arabians rarely kick to intimidate. They kick to end the confrontation fast. Beauty with bite, ballet with a snap. That's the Arabian in defense mode. Some reflexes are born out of fear, others out of instinct. But in dogs, the right dog, in the right moment, reflexes are born out of devotion. They don't kick, they don't roar, they launch, they guard, and sometimes they save. Let's start with a silent legend, Kangal, the Titan of Turkey. In the highlands of Anatolia, where wolves roam and sheep graze under open sky, one breed stands between predator and prey, the Kangal. This isn't just a livestock guardian. It's a natural deterrent. With a bite force measured at over 743 psi, stronger than a lion, the Kangal doesn't bark threats. It acts only when absolutely necessary, but when it does, there is no second chance. Footage from Turkish farms and American ranches shows Kangals lunging between herds and intruders. Sometimes knocking down coyotes mid-charge, sometimes staring down wolves until they retreat. From wild hooves to loyal jaws, what we've witnessed in this documentary isn't chaos. It's calculated instinct. It's what happens when survival, loyalty, and intelligence converge in a split second. When a horse spins and strikes without looking. When an animal protects, not just itself, but the ones it loves. These aren't just reflexes. They're stories in motion. They're a reminder that in the natural world, every action has a reason, often faster than thought, but never without meaning. Which moment hit you the hardest? Was it the calm precision of the cattle dog? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone. If you enjoyed this, don't miss our next documentary, where instinct doesn't kick, but embraces. Subscribe to Animal Prime for more wild instincts, heart-stopping moments, and the untamed beauty of nature, one story at a time. This is Animal Prime, where the wild speaks and we listen.